Hi boys and girls, we're doing one more on Save Our Planet for Earth Day. Remember Earth Day, today is April 22nd. So it says today is Earth Day, 50 years celebrating Earth. CE makes the S sound, celebrating Earth. It says take care of our Earth. Did you think about things that you could do to help take care of our Earth? I thought of one more thing. Instead of using paper towels, use the towel that you can just wash and use it again. Okay, that's another way. Don't waste paper towels at home. Use this. And when you get paper towels, don't get a lot of them. Maybe just get one or two, but don't take a whole bunch. Just like toilet paper, don't take a whole bunch. Okay, so Earth Day, let's do our poems. Did anybody write their poems yet? I want you to write them in your notebook. So here's the first poem. It says, Happy Earth Day. Did anybody memorize this yet? Happy Earth Day. It says, the earth is our home, so blue and so green. So let's do our part to keep the earth clean. Green and clean. They rhyme. Green, clean. E says E, and EA says E. Can you read it with me? I want to hear you. Happy Earth Day. The earth is our home, so blue and so green. So let's do our part to keep the earth clean. Okay, so I want you to write this in your notebook and memorize it. Write it in your notebook. You can pause it now or pause it at the end. I want you to memorize that. And this is the song I want you to memorize and write in your book. This is called the recycling song. The tune is row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Do you know that song? So that's the tune for this. So it goes, ooh, the E tells the A to say A. Save, save, save the cans. Throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Pitch in means everybody helps. When you say pitch in, that means help. Save, save, save the paper. Look at the E tells the A to say A. Paper. Throw it in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. I want to hear you singing it. Save, save, save the bottles. Throw them in the bin. Look at bin has I-N, in, bin. That's the container. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. I want to hear you. Save, save, save the plastic. Plastic. Plastic, that A's the short. A says ah. Throw it in the bin. We can all save the earth if we all pitch in. So you can pause it right now if you want and write it now or do it after this. Okay, I want you to write both. I want you to write the poem and the song, and I want you to learn them. And then I want you to write, what will you do to save our beautiful planet Earth? What are you going to do? I'm going to give you some more ideas right now, okay? So you can get more ideas to write about. This is called Not For Me, Please. Not for me, please. I choose to act green. Green means you're helping protect the earth. Not for me, please. I choose to act green. So this is a little bit harder, so you can watch the words while I read them, okay? There once was a day when I didn't act green. Green means you're protecting the earth. A time when I thought things would always stay clean. So green and clean rhyme. This is a poem. There once was a day when I didn't act green, a time when I thought things would always stay clean. I didn't think twice of the choices I made, the impact they had, or the damage I made. So he wasn't even thinking about helping with the earth. My actions were based on the ease brought to me with never much thought of our air, hand, land, or sea. So look at, he's using paper cups here, and he just throws things away. So maybe he just throws them on the floor too. What's his name? His name is Luke. Luke. But my thoughts around this changed in a flash when I noticed the damage caused by our trash. Oh no, look at, there's trash all over the playground. Terrible. Look at, there's trash in the trees and there's trash in the air. The sight of it caused a reaction in me, and all I could say was, not for me, please. He wants to change. He doesn't want to have a yucky, dirty world. I could not continue to live as I did. Surely I could help out, 'cause I'm a strong kid. Everybody can help out. From there, I decided that I will take action. Action means he's going to do something. And protecting our planet became my new passion. That means he really believes in it. Action, passion. Those are rhyming words. You too can help You too can help out with this. You too can help out with this phrase that I found. Just say, not for me, please, and stand your own ground. It may take some practice, but I'll show you how and why it's important for us to act now. See, it says, not for me, please. He doesn't want to mess up the world. He wants to keep it nice. Ooh, look at, there's a straw. Let's look at a straw that comes with a shake. Now imagine the trip this straw will soon take. Most often our straws are made out of plastic, and after one use, they're thrown in a basket. From the basket they head to the dump or the sea and become something known as marine debris. So look at, he only uses this once and he throws it away, and look at, somehow it got into the ocean. Look at all this yucky trash here. Our oceans are filled with all sorts of stuff that hurt our sea creatures and make their lives rough. Poor turtles and fish mistake trash for their meal. Imagine the pain that their tummies must feel. Remember that turtle ate the plastic bag instead of the jellyfish? Or worse, they get tangled in our careless muck around fins, heads, and legs. They're nothing but stuck. So sometimes our trash kills animal. Look at here, look at the tail on this whale. Look at all the trash here. Yeah, and if he eats that, he might choke. This is yucky. We don't want that in our oceans. This one little straw is not worth the high cost. Why use things that are harm or cause a great loss? Here's where I'd say, not for me, please, when asked. I don't need a straw that will simply be trashed. We all have a choice. Let's do our small part to refuse to cause harm and decide to act smart. So look at, the man's offering him a straw at the store and he's saying, no thank you, not for me, please. Not for me, please. So he's going to try to take better care of the earth. Just think through your actions and the cause and the effect of waste and pollution and careless neglect. Pollution is when we dirty things up. It says recycle, reduce, reuse. We want to do all these things. Recycle means you use it again. Reduce means you don't use as much, like he's saying no to the straw. And reuse, we reuse it again. Like a regular cup instead of a paper cup, we use it again. Let's choose to recycle, reduce, and reuse. And with my strong phrase, there's no way we lose. Here are some examples to show what I mean and how you can join me and begin to act green. So green is when you're acting to help the earth, not to hurt it or make it dirty. Do you see all this trash scattered around? See all the trash? Why would anyone throw their stuff on the ground? Not for me, please, is what I choose to say, and pick up the litter to throw it away. So around in ground rhyme and say in a way. I choose to be mindful and sort through my trash, recycling things like plastic or glass. These can be turned into something brand new, like clothing, park benches, or even a shoe. Look at this, is where you put the things. You put your plastic in there, you put your paper in there, you put your trash in there, and your cans in there, and then they can recycle them. That means recycle. Use them again. Look at, he's got a G on his shirt. G means green. He's working to help the earth stay green and clean. Look at these lights that someone left on in the room that is empty with everyone gone. Uh-oh, they left the lights on. The same for computers, games, and TVs. Why keep these things on for no one to see? See, they're just wasting electricity. That's very bad. We got to turn off the lights on the TV if we're not watching them. Not for me, please. I use what I need and power things off whenever I leave. So he turns everything off. Look at, he's turning it off. I know that it's easy for one to forget, but do it enough and a habit you'll get. See, he's going to turn off his video game and his car. He's going to turn everything off so it's not wasting electricity. Uh-oh, look at, the water's running. Do you see this faucet? Here's the faucet. Do you see this faucet and the water that flows? How much has been wasted? It's so hard to know. Just running the water when it's not in use is careless and wasteful. There's just no excuse. So if you're not using the water, you need to turn it off. If you're brushing your teeth, turn the water off. And brush, 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 then you can turn it on to rinse your toothbrush. Not for me, please. I avoid, that means I don't do it. I avoid wasteful drips while brushing or cleaning my small fingertips. See, they turn it off while he's scrubbing with the soap, and then he'll turn it back on to rinse. We're lucky to have clean water to drink, not the kind that is harmful, dirty, or stink. Some people don't have clean water. We're very, very lucky to have that. Do you bring food to school that's packaged at your home? After your lunch, how much trash has been thrown? From plastic baggies to small boxes of juice, it's scary. The trash just one meal can produce. So it's good to bring things from your home in containers that you take home and use again. Not for me, please. I watch what I bring. Use food containers and avoid plastic things. I bring my own bottle. I wash and reuse. No need to contribute to plastic abuse. See, he brings his water bottle. He brings a container with his food, so he takes it home to wash it. Banana, he just throws the peel away. Actually, probably puts it in the compost to reuse it. Even while shopping, I see so much waste. Plastic grocery bags found all over the place. And why are there so many things in plastic wrapped? Why are there so many things plastic wrapped? Most of this plastic will only be scrapped. That means thrown away. Look at all these things are in plastic. He's wondering why we're wasting so much plastic in plastic bags. Not for me, please. I've had enough. I use my cloth bag when I pack up my stuff. See, he's got his cloth bag there. I also take care of what goes in my cart, choosing less packaging, and plastic is smart. So he doesn't want plastic everywhere because it's bad for the world. It's bad for our planet. He wants to be green. Have you been on a picnic when the sky was bright blue? Do you remember the cups, plates, and forks that you used? They were probably plastic and used only once, but decomposing takes years, not just a few months. So all these plastic things and paper plates and stuff, plastic, it just takes a long time in the trash to break down. Always having a party. Not for me, please. I'll join the band against single-use plastic, 'cause I'm not a fan. See, he's using regular plates now. He's not using plastic ones. He's using ones that you wash and use again. All that I need can come from my home. Let's avoid needless buys, and reuse what we own. Our world is connected with resources shared. We all must pitch in and give nature our care. Let's pass on these things that don't make much sense or benefit us at our planet's expense. Okay, the options are endless. If you make the right choice, think of the 3 R's and use your strong voice. Look at, he's really trying to take care of the earth. Ooh, look at it, looks a lot nicer. Look at, there's not trash in the trees. Ooh, and the whale's okay. So how will you choose next time when you're out? Will you think differently and take a new route? You are free to borrow my little phrase and say, "Not for me, please," in all of your days. So when someone offers you a straw or some plastic, you can say, "Not for me, please." Say, "I care about the earth. I don't want to trash it up." So did you think about things that you could do to help the earth? So he doesn't use a straw, and he turns off the water. So he does a lot of, and he turns off the water when the soap is on, when he's washing his hands, and what else does he do? He put the plastic in the plastic recycle, and the paper in the paper recycle, and the cans in the cans recycle, and he takes things to school that in the containers he can take home and wash again, and the water bottle. He did lots of good things. Not for me, please. See, he loves the earth. Okay, one more, boys and girls. I got my turtle hat on. So we're going to have some I-R-E-R-U-R words in this book. Girl, these all say I-R says E-R says U-R says These are in the book. Girl, bird, third, stir. E-R, a lot of E-R words. Older, mothers, perfect, nervous, never, ever, other, flipper, her, closer, number. U-R says too. Turtle, injured. Injured, that means you got hurt. Hurt, fur. Okay, boys and girls, these all have a vowel and then a consonant and then an E. Vowel, consonant, E. Just one consonant in between the vowel and the E. The E tells the letter to say its own name. Late. See, it says long A, its own name. Late. Rosa. Rosa. Oh, that's not an E, huh? Before. The E tells the O to say O. Before. Tired. Tired. Life. While. Alone. So the E tells the O to say O. Shade. The E tells the A to say A. Made. The E tells the A to say A. Time. Tells the I to say I. Grateful. That means you're thankful. O-W-O-U. Sometimes it sounds like an O. And sometimes it sounds like an ow. Here it's going to sound like an O. You just got to try it out and see which sounds better. Nose, you know it in your head. Showed, slowly. Found. Okay, now the OW says ow. Found should have been here. Fow, ow, ow, ow. So I made a mistake. Found. Proud, ouch, wow, cow, down. So sometimes OW and OU sound like an O, and sometimes they sound like an ow. This is called turtles in trouble. Turtles in trouble. Alena was born 10 years ago on a beach. She has lived in the ocean ever since. Now Alena is swimming with the other turtles toward that same beach. She is going to make her nest in the sand. So she knows how to get to the same beach she was born at, even though she hasn't been there for 10 years. She just knows it in her head. It's called instinct. It's been a very long and exhausting trip. Exhausting means she's so tired. She's almost there. Suddenly, a boat goes speeding past and hits her. Alena is okay. Her hard shell protects her, but one of her flippers is hurt. So this boat didn't see the turtle, and it hit her. It hit her fin, her flipper. Alena keeps swimming, but she's tired and swims slowly. She can't keep up with the group. Finally, she gets to the beach alone. Her flipper hurts. She looks all around but doesn't see other turtles. They have already left. Then she sees the nest made by the other turtles. See the nest there? In the sand. They won't look like that. They would cover them up with sand. They wouldn't be open like that. Alena doesn't get discouraged. Soon she finds the perfect spot next to a palm tree. Here's the palm tree. Her nest will get sun and shade. Alena tries to build her nest, but her injured flipper hurts. Oh, look at. She tries to dig, but she is very tired. She has hardly any strength in her injured flipper. Oh, it's really hard for her. Suddenly, Alena sees a girl and her dad walking carefully among the nests in the sand. The girl has a notebook. She writes down the number of nests on the beach. Dad, come look at this turtle, she says, pointing at Alena. She is injured. Can we help her? Rosa and her dad take a closer look at Alena. Don't worry, it doesn't look too serious. We'll clean up her flipper and then help build her nest, says Dad. I guess they're going to help dig it for her. Wow. Isn't it too late? All the other turtles have gone, says Rosa. No, there's still time. She has to rest. We need to clean up that flipper, answers Dad. Alena gets a little nervous. She's never been around people before. Also, Alena's getting kind of scared. Rosa wants to be a veterinarian. Just like her dad. So her dad's a veterinarian. You call it a vet. He's a vet, an animal doctor. She knows exactly what to do. Her dad showed her at the center for sea turtles. She approaches Alena cautiously. That means very carefully. She's going to her carefully, cautiously. Her dad checks the flipper. The turtle is calmer now, says Dad. She knows that we want to help her, says Rosa, while handing her dad a bandage. So look at, she's going to help the turtle. She wants to be a veterinarian too. Rosa and her dad cleaned Alena's wound with water, and then they disinfect it so it doesn't have germs. Rosa stays at Alena's side. Alena feels better already. She has rested, and the flipper has only a scratch. This girl and her dad are very nice, she thinks. Rosa picks up a shovel and starts to prepare the nest. Before long, the nest is ready. Rosa is very happy. Alena is too. It's the best nest on the beach, so Rosa dug a hole for her because she couldn't do it with her flipper. Rosa cares. Then Rosa and her dad see a big turtle in the distance. It's Alena's friend. Her name is Tali. Slowly, Tali comes towards them. Rosa and her dad see that Tali has a big piece of blue plastic wrapped around her shell. Oh no! Plastic got in the ocean. Rosa's dad takes a good look at Tali and says, "This plastic must have been floating in the water, and she got tangled in it. It must have been impossible for her to swim." Rosa and her dad remove the plastic carefully so that Tali doesn't hurt. Tali is grateful. That means she wants to say thank you that Rosa and her dad set her free. She thinks to herself, "I'm finally free and I can move easily." Tali slowly goes down the beach looking for a place to make her nest. So boys and girls, I'm running out of time, but look at, they're both got helped. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to lay their eggs, and then they go back into the water. And the baby turtles are going to be born. Oh, look it! It says 2 months later, about 100 baby turtles come out of each nest. 100! They all run towards the sea. They'll live in the ocean and come back when they are older. Then they'll make their nests on the beach and lay eggs just like their mothers. I hope the seagulls don't get them. Okay, boys and girls, keep reading every day. Happy birthday, Bryn! 5 years old. Can you guys sing with me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brinny. Happy birthday to you. I love you. She was born on Earth Day, April 22nd. Don't forget to copy your poem and your song and learn them. Bye, boys and girls. Keep reading every day. Bye, Brinny.